意なことなんて忘れた方がマシさ。これ以上しゃれてる時間はない。何がこの空へと聞きのだろう。だけど明日の予定もわからない。
Hey guys, Kai from Kyōsei here. And it's that time again, Digimon Adventures Tri, Part 5, Symbiosis. Like all my Digimon reviews, I will be doing the whole 4 parts as one movie and treating it as such. So Part 5 opens up exactly where Part 4 ends off, with Maki getting strangled by Ginai, and Meiku just going into her ultimate form and everything. We're going to be talking more about Meikumon later on in this video, and a little bit more discussing about what's going on with her when it comes to it, because she's really such an interesting character that I want to talk a little bit more about her. So it opens up after the intro, yet again, Butterfly by the late Kōji Wada, with a flashback of Meiku and Mei as children, roughly around the age of 8, or during the ages of the time of season 1 happened of Digimon Adventure, roughly around that type of age, and how everything, and then how she suddenly gone crazy during some tests that happened. And guess who was there during these testings? Maki Himikawa. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about her as well in a little bit as well, because there's a lot of questions about her as well, and if she's gone in, I wouldn't say insane that much, but a little bit more crazier than normal. Now, after that, after that flashback about how she used to look after him, and there was like some blood on her, like claw marks and stuff on top of Mei's, makes me wonder what happened as well. And we also saw a glimpse under like some bushes, a dark image as well of something that Meiku did in the bushes, so we don't really know. So during all this, we cut back to the digital world, where Mei's just gone crazy and decides to go back to the human world. And during this, opened a lot of different portals and everything like that, and several Digimon, like not Ogremon, that weird wood-like Digimon, not Woodmon, the small version, but I think it's Devolution. The one in 02 what became a dark spy that tried to destroy that damn Digimon. I can't even remember the name, but that, and then we had a Datamon, you know, the one that tried to get the crest of Sora. Then we had some Gorillamon, and Scorpionmon, I think its name was as well, all appear in different locations around Earth, just being frozen, still in time, and everything. Well, during this, the chosen children / Digidestins are trying to get back to the human world, but each time they do, they end up, the digital world either made areas appear and vanish, and Kari starts talking about how the digital world's thinking of them like a virus type of thing, how they are unwanted there and everything they want, but their main partner Digimon, you know, Godamon, Powermon and all that, all said that they don't detest them and everything. And then once they manage to get back, they learn about how the Digimon are being treated as a threat, how they are being ones that didn't really are the ones being a threat, and a lot of people are scared of them. And police showed up, and they start running away from police because of them being friends with Digimon and their Digimon partners and their Digimon friends and everything. So that's pretty much the sense of that section that happened. Once Daigo showed up, told them that he's got the parents' consent to be the guardian of the kids and everything. They go to school, and they were staying in school in the moment because of these current events. and Meiku was mentioning, and they were pretty much, and I forgot to mention, but during this time they were in a cave in the digital world, and they were all discussing how well the partners are and everything like that, and how partners are things. And Mei later on actually started to realise that Meikumon is hurt later on in this series, and it literally has become a very, this was a much more Meiku focused episode, not much Chiari's, but much more Meiku's, Mei's centric episode, because we learn a little bit more about her as well and everything, and it just shows how manipulative Ginai is. Homeostasis, the one that always took over Kari, says that they need to kill Meikumon, and this just happened before the kids come back from the digital world. Hackmon shows up to Daigo and tells him that everything is, the kids couldn't do what they needed to do, so they are essentially just going to remove Meikumon himself. That is the will of homeostasis, because if the reboot couldn't do it, it was all to bring balance and harmony back into the digital world, back between both worlds, and that couldn't happen. Ginai wants, and he mentions that the Digivolution sequence that Meiku is going for ain't really Digivolution or evolution, it's more mutation, even though it's like a mutation Digivolution. And I'll be talking a little bit more about that as well, because something really weird happened at the end of this episode, and it really has made Kari go really, really back into her dark self during the whole Dark Ocean period. And that made appearance as well today, and I'll be talking about that. And it just literally continues like that, and then during all that, and then come back to them in school, they had like scary stories and everything during there, and then next day, Meiku's Mon's ultimate form, I think, showed up, and then they all decided to go. And there was a cute little scene with Tai and Mei, like during the night, just talking and everything, and the Digimon were listening out and everything like that, and Tai yelling at her, and then Agumon came to him saying that he yelled at her and he didn't know why, and stuff like that. So we did have some like Mei x Tai shipping scenes right there. Like I said, next day, Meikumon showed up, or the ultimate form, I can't remember, so I'm just going to keep calling it Meikumon because I can't remember the name of its ultimate form. And they start attacking her and everything, and everything to like try to understand and think, but she's just in a wild frenzy of just attacking everybody, don't really care and stuff like that, so she's just attacking. So they digivolve to their champions to then straight into their ultimate forms to fight, because they would have been a little bit more, makes more sense than finding their ultimate forms just to fight Meikumon in her ultimate form, and nothing happened. So they say, right, let's all try and take her to the sea, because during this time Jesmon came about and started attacking them there. So Tai and Yamato decided to form Omegamon and tried to drag it there, and everything just keeps on battling and everything and everything. And then they get pushed to the sea, and then once they were over to the sea, everybody jumped through this distortion where they ended up being at this rocky mountain area. I don't know if that's in the digital world or not. It did seem like they were back in the digital world once you start seeing distortions of the human world above. And then they started fighting. Alphamon then showed up and started attacking both Jesmon and Megamon and everything, like it was helping Meikumon as well, because at this point Meikumon was in her Mega, as in the like Omegamon Force stage, or Perfect, or Ultimate. I literally get confused between the Japanese, but in English it was her Mega form. Her Mega Digivolution, that is like Wargreymon and all that, and all the others Digivolve, minus Kari, minus Angie Woman, she stayed there and everything, but majority of them, minus Omegamon, end up going back into their baby forms and everything, so Omegamon is the only one fighting. And then Mei then started saying, please kill her, because she started to feel the, like, hurtness, the scaredness of Mei in her because of her being her partner, she could start feeling that Mei's hurt, Mei's scared, and Meikumon is suffering, and she doesn't want to suffer no more. So Mei literally did the sense of going, please kill her, mainly because she knew she was suffering, and she knew this was the right way. If they killed her, kill Meikumon, they can let her be free, and she's not suffering anymore. And that really does make sense. Tai understands this and realised this. Yamato and everyone was somewhat against him. They were starting to be splitting in minds in this. But then Yamato understand that it had to be done, because he understands that this was the only situation where Meikumon is suffering so badly to the point that during all this, like, rocks were starting, cracks were forming in the ground and everything, and Tai said, right, protect Mei, and Yamato from Omegamon nods, and then he just literally saves those, and then Tai just falls, and then rocks just then piled over where he fell. We don't really know if he's dead, because we didn't really see it, because it was like day, was then fallen, because Daigo tried to save him, and then as soon as that happened, next scene is all the rocks are piled, and all we saw is his glasses. I feel like Koromon senses Tai is still alive, because he has a feeling that he's down in those cracks, in that canyon, like cliff edge, and he senses that he's alive, but we don't know, because during all this, Kari starts to go in her secluded self, where she literally goes into her shell and goes, I need my brother, I need my brother, I need Tai, and everything like that and stuff. And then all these Digimon lettering started to show up and go around. It's like a very forceful dark Digivolution started to happen. And everything. You could tell it was some form of dark Digivolution. So it really makes me wonder this. And then once this happened, Neromon started to forcefully digivolve straight into Ophanimon full down mode, and she looked badass, but we didn't really get much action with her, because as soon as that happened, Rokumon, I think that's the name of the mega form of Meikumon, and Ophanimon started to merge, like really twisted, and then like a forced dark Joggerous Shinka just merge into this weird thing. We did get mention of Apocleamon. I think Apocleamon was the Digimon in 01 that they fought at the end. And Meikumon has got data of him in her, but I forgot to mention that, but I'll mention it now. But yeah, it came to this weird non-identified merge Digimon that looks really insane tests. And Ginai was twisting everything, because homeostasis was taking over Kari's body again, but this time Kari was fighting within her mind. Ginai was appearing above it to look inside, and I think Ginai, the darkness within Ginai actually then took over Kari to be able to make Ophanimon full down mode, and it just really makes it all into this weird, grotesque Digimon that really was really weird. Maki makes an appearance there, and it looks like she's in the Dark Ocean, because we see a lot of the Digimon, a lot of the creatures from the Dark Ocean there as well, and she's gone so completely insane and nuts because of the reboot and wanting her partner Digimon, Tapriamon, back. We also get a quick glimpse of Daigo, of why he was chosen, why he couldn't save anybody, and we get to see that he had Bearmon, Kumamon, as his partner Digimon. If you don't, Kumamon being the one with that blue cap and everything, so that was his Digimon back when he was the age of Tai, and that during the season 1 ages of the Digidestins we know and everything. So that makes a little nuts. And Tapriamon was Maki's Digimon. So we learned that, and he was a bit, because of all the sacrifices and everything about friendship, just to form balance. So everything went really crazy. So this episode really was really dark. Still, we're one film away now. We are one film away to part 6 to conclude everything. But there's still one question left unanswered. Where the hell are the 02 cast? Because the events of 02 still happened, because if they didn't happen, Kari and TK should not have their 02 Digivices in this series, and Ken's Digivice should not be here either. So it makes me wonder, where are they? Now this episode was really, this part of the tri was really okay. Bit more quiet and like a little bit more of a lowdown episode. It literally didn't do much until right at the end. Right at the end was a bit more action, like most of tri is and everything, but this just built it up and added more questions about why is Maki in the Dark Ocean, and why has she just suddenly been crazy and everything, and just been probably getting taken over and fallen down in the deep sea of the Dark Ocean. Why is Genai now really wanting Meikumon to survive, to become unbalanced and help and everything? Why is Yggdrasil so intent on wanting to wipe everything out, and why are the Digidestined not really needed anymore as well? There are a lot of questions that can be answered in the last part, but this really does seem like the series, it feels like Tribe might be, part 6 needs to be the biggest, longest part ever to tie everything up, to tie everything back to that epilogue, because that's the thing, like Dragon Ball Z, like Super ain't gonna, is almost filling up those missing years in Dragon Ball Z that never occurred before the last 3 episodes, before the epilogue chapter of Oob showing up, Pan being 4 years old, everything. Digimon has to fill that up as well, because everything needs to lead from the tri events to this epilogue, because that epilogue has happened, unless we're going to get a new epilogue. But that is going to be weird without having the 02 kids being part of it, and that is really going to be the question of now, is what happens to the 02 kids. Are they going to be playing a bigger part in part 6? Because everything's really still not answering. Other than that, part 5 was an okay part. The story was a little bit more, not as good as the other ones that I thought, and stuff like that, but it really did seem a bit more loaded. The Digimon actions were great near the end. Definitely the fight with Jesmon, Alphamon, Meikumon, Omega, and Omegamon fighting against each other, and then Omegamon deciding to actually kill Mei, so that they've done it, and everything in the homeostasis realised that they've done their job, and Jesmon doesn't need to be there. But everything like that, but that's really not happening now. Definitely now that Meikumon, Mega, and Ophanimon Fall Down has now changed into this weird, grotesque Digimon that we don't even have a name for yet, and I want to know, because literally, when they merged, it literally looked like a weird, like, merger of, like, slot merging together and reshaping into a weird spiral essence. Because there's no essence of Ophanimon in this combination. A lot of the elements come from Meikumon. So Meikumon is, or Meikumon's Mega is the dominant Digimon in this Jogras, if you can even call it a Jogras form, and that really makes it really weird, and definitely how grotesque it is. And this could be what is part of the Apocalymon's data is doing. Other than that, Tri Part 5 Symbiosis was okay and could have been better, but like I said, a lot of questions have yet again been added on, and a lot of questions are still unanswered. So Part 6 needs to answer all these questions in the last part, and Part 6 needs to be the longest, the biggest, and an actual like full-length feature film type episode part to conclude everything, to tie in every loose end, because the series does now feel like it's not answering any of the questions that I thought would need to be. So like always, comment down below what you liked and didn't like about Digimon Adventures Tri Part 5 Symbiosis down in the comment sections below, and I'll see you next time for another Digimon review. I'll be coming back with the thoughts on the German dub of Digimon Adventures Tri Reunion, and hopefully next month I will be with you with Digimon Adventures Tri. Not next month, in November I'll be with you with Digimon Adventures Tri Part 2's English dub thoughts, and also a review of the Digivolving Spirits War Greymon figure. I've been your host, Kai from Kyōsei Corner, coming at you from the Digimon corner of the corner. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya!
Subscribe, and don't forget to check out my other videos that will be appearing on the other sides around the screen that are Digimon related. And also don't forget to check out my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter. Links to those will be down in the video description down below. I've been your host, Kai from Kyōsei Corner, and I'll see you next time. Keep on digivolving. See ya!